Hello guys and welcome to this tutorial of making a Steam Trade Chat donation bot. So we're gonna start off by just making a file, and in that file we're gonna make a index.js file. It's a JavaScript file, and that's the file that we're gonna make the bot in. Um, Now, before that, you're gonna have to install Node on your computer. I'm gonna leave the download link in the description, as well as for Steam Desktop Authenticator, which you're gonna also need. Okay, so now that we got that, open your CMD or command prompt. If you don't know how to do that, just Google it. Then copy this path, do type in change directory, I mean CD, it's for change directory, and then we're gonna paste this in. Now, first of all, we're gonna have to create a package.json. So type in npm.init. Now some things are gonna run, and now name. First, name your what's gonna be the name of like this project you're doing. So I'm just gonna name it bot, but you can't put in capitals. Just leave all of that. You don't need that. Just author like that. Okay, so that's the look of it, and yeah, that is cool with me. So just minimize that. Now we can view it, and that's our JSON. Here we're gonna have a dependencies folder, list, where we're gonna just see our packages that we're gonna use for this bot. Now, while we're in the command prompt, do npm install, install Steam user, and then do save like this, so it saves to your package.json. Now we're gonna see this going on, and yeah, this is just saving. Um, this is just initializing the steam.user. So now here we see dependencies steam.user, and that's the version of it. Okay, now to start, we're gonna have to make a new const. You can make a variable, whatever you want. We're gonna name it steam user, and we're gonna require. Oops. We're gonna require Steam user. That is the module that we're gonna be using for this tutorial. Um, and yeah, now make another const that is called client, and that equals to new and Steam user. Oops, user. Now what we're gonna have to do is make another const, and that's gonna be called log on options. Oops, I think, yeah, I did it wrong, sorry. And like that. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna have to put in two options, two things that we're gonna have to need for this bot to work. So one is gonna be account name, and you do it like this. And in here we're gonna fill the account name later, and password. Okay, like so. Oops, and not semicolon here, but just a colon. All right. Now one thing we have to do as well. Semicolon here. Don't forget your semicolons. If you do, things won't work. Okay. Now do client dot log on, and we're gonna use log on options to log on with our Steam bot. All right. Now do client dot on, and in here do logged on, and now just empty brackets and this. We're gonna make an anonymous function. That just means like that this function is gonna happen when we log on Steam with our bot. All right. So now first of all, first of all, we want to console log this. This means that we're just gonna get a message on our console here that it's good. Okay. All right. So console log. Let's just do um, logged on Steam. All right. Now, one more thing we're gonna do. Actually, two more things. Client dot set persona. Persona is just like this is just a function already built in the module that comes with the module, and that's just gonna set our Steam user. Oops, Steam user dot Steam. Just watch that you get all the capitals here right, because this is a capital sensitive language. So yeah. So oops, persona state dot online. So now we set our status to online by this. And now we're gonna do something else. This is gonna be good like if you want to like idle some games, but it's only for the games you own. I mean the bot owns. So played, games.played, and for TS do 730. If you want Team Fortress 2, do 440. But yeah, 730 is the app ID of CS Go. You're gonna need this a lot. Alright, now we're gonna make a new file. That's actually just for my security, but you don't need to do it. And I'm gonna name it config.json. In the config, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do account name like so. I think I did something wrong. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. JSON works like this. I'm sorry. Okay, like so. And we're gonna do password. Alright. Oops. No column here. Alright, let's save this. And now up here, we're just gonna oops, make another const that's gonna be called config require dot config dot json. J oh my god, JSON. Okay, like that. So now we just pretty much use this file in our program. And now here we can just do config dot count name, and down here we can do config dot password. All right, so now we got that working. And all right, I think that's it for now. So let's just save it and let's check if it works. We do, oh, okay, so make sure you saved everything and let's check it if it's working. So do node if you're in the right directory. Check that you're in the right directory. You have to be in the Steambot directory. Okay, so then do node and just index.js. So now we're gonna have SteamGuard app code, which I have from here. Copy, paste, and we logged on to Steam. Now we can check that by going here, and you see that's me, and I am also in game CSGO, and I can just idle it right now, but we're not gonna be doing this. Okay, all right. So let's do Control C just to get out of it, to close the program, but not actually close the command prompt. And now we can make another file. It's gonna be called start.bat. And in here, we're just gonna do node index.js. And then we're gonna do pause. That's just so that if there's an error, it's gonna call it. I mean, it's not gonna close the program, but it's just gonna call it. All right, so now let's just do start.bat and it works. Okay, fine. Try not to do what I just did to close it, because if you get too many wrong attempts, Steam is gonna block your user for a while, so try not to do that. All right, so now this isn't too automatic. This isn't a bot anymore. So what we're gonna do now is go back to your command prompt and do npm install steam dot slash that minus totp and again save like that. So now we're gonna be installing pretty much automatic things. All right, so now one more. Oh, I'm surprised that still worked. Okay, make another const named steam totp, and you know what to do. Require steam oh, steam totp. All right, and now what we're gonna do here is gonna be we need one more like input for automatic, and that's two-factor code. All right. Now just do what we did before. I'm gonna set that up in the config. Um, gen generate oops auth code like that, and now we're gonna go config dot shared secret. All right. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do this, but we should do steam TOTP like that. All right, so now we got this pretty much uh, working. Now you might be asking, well, what's the shared secret here? All right, so to get a shared secret, okay, so what you're going to be doing is going to your Steam Desktop Authenticator launch file, like the main file of it, and then you're going to go to My Files, and you're just gonna find the ID of your bot. Now I got 4 registered. I have no clue which one is it, so I'm just gonna open one, and I can just tell you here. Here somewhere we could just have shared secret. Oh yeah, it's first one shared secret, and you just copy that, and that's it. And just first call config that dot what you're searching in there, and that's shared secret as I'm doing in here, as it's named in here. Okay, so I think we could just save this now, and let's run it through our bat that we created later before. All right, so something is wrong. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course I put a semicolon here. We shouldn't do that, and let's do it again. I didn't save. Nice. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it one last time. And we're logged onto Steam. Okay, that's gonna be all for today's episode. If you didn't understand anything, just comment down below. I'm gonna be full on helping you. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video that's gonna be coming quite soon. And yeah, peace.